Scapegoat, a standalone romantic werewolf adventure, Wolf Rampant, written by Aimee Easterling, narrated by Mascott. Chapter 1. 16 years ago, I met a werewolf. Maybe. It's hard to be sure when the memories are as fuzzy as 7-day mold grown on a nutrient-enhanced petri dish. Here's what I recall. The strip club. Bare skin sliding across cool metal while I ran chemistry formulas through my head to make sure I had them right. I was cramming for an organic chemistry final the next morning. That part's a fact. And for one night, I cared more about my actual grade rather than about making the bucks that allowed me to stay in school. Still, there was no pause button to let me study in peace. Instead, it was all pounding music and strobing lights, greedy eyes, a $10 bill slipped into my G-string. I was used to the sensory overload, so that couldn't be why the night turned into such a fairy tale in my memory. The crazy part began when I left work and waved goodbye to fellow dancers before slipping out into the darkened alley that should have been empty but wasn't. A male figure leaned against the grimy concrete. He straightened as I approached, reached toward me, with fingers silhouetted against the dim street lamp. I clutched my mace canister, wishing I'd been smart enough to wait an extra hour to walk to the bus stop with Cindy, Chloe, Callie. If I can't even remember my closest coworker's name, how can I believe this memory isn't fiction but rather fact? The man's words were lost to the adrenaline-fueled terror of the moment. But his handprint, I can still feel it around my bicep, can easily visualize the 4 pulsing finger marks that lingered there for days after the fact. My assailant's breath stank of whiskey, the cheap kind that still cost enough to break the bank in a strip club. His intentions were clear. I froze. This part embarrasses me, makes the adult I am now wince for the 19-year-old I was then. A man grabs you in a back alley and you just stand there? Really, Sienna, you can't just let the world do what it wants with you. Nobody's going to save you except yourself. Only that part's not true. The wolf barreled into us out of nowhere, a blue-eyed beauty, with teeth so sharp they grazed my skin.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?